Hope you guys are all having a great day. I did a live, my first live yesterday, so I figured I'd just get it done. I only have one more day off, so. Alright, if you're watching collective readings, you guys know the spiel. Don't overwatch tarot. If you're watching and you feel any way confused, simply not for you, or the energy has not come into fruition for you. We could be reading past, present, or future energies. A choice can change your timelines. So just remember, if you're feeling any confusion, it's probably because you haven't experienced it yet, or it's just not for you. I talk about he or she, you can flip those roles because we hold both masculine and feminine. Turn the fan off. We hold both masculine and feminine energies. So if I say he and you're a she and it fits for a she, go ahead and flip that role. We hold both dark and light. So what that means is that we have played the karmic role sometime in our life. We are not perfect. None of us are. And we shouldn't try to shoot for perfect. We should try to shoot for real, to be ourselves in whatever that is. All right. So this is, let me turn my music down in my ear because I don't have it playing on my TV today. I have it in my ear on my laptop. As I'm getting ready, I had some of my colorful cards fly out. This reading will reflect on someone. There was a stolen check. Somebody used a fake ID. And then out of my Pandora's box, wants to tell the truth now. So there is somebody who stole a check, stole some money from you, collective, played the karmic role, stole some money, right? But somebody wants to tell the truth now. I'm going to keep those cards out and see where this reading goes. So since these cards, I started with these cards, we're going to go ahead and continue with these cards. Hello, everybody who's here. Hi, Christopher. This is only my second live, so please bear with me. I am still learning. I'm used to just recording and posting, but something is getting closer to home, which means the energy, something is making an individual that is around you, a karmic around you, that is making them feel guilty. That's why they want to tell the truth now. And it's getting closer to home. When I see this card, when I see the energy come out like this, life is hitting them. They shouldn't have done something because now this, and this is happening to them. Something about your aunt. There could be an aunt involved. And I know that we have blood aunts, but we also have those aunts that we interact with our whole life and they end up being our aunt. I don't know yet if this is your aunt that left you a check or if your aunt stole a check. So we'll see, okay? Get a little further. Hi, Crazy Edits. What's that? Potato chips known for their what? I am great. How are you guys? I just went on a run and I almost tapped out. It was too hot. I ended up taking 2 dogs and that was not a good idea for me. How are you guys doing? Is but me. Something is happening in a small town. Whether that is an actual small town or a small area of a big city, a cul-de-sac. Maybe you are from a small town. Something is happening in a small town. Or this happened in a small town. We'll try. Let's try to help you while I'm doing this collective reading. Somebody so we got a hitman energy. Mail fraud. What is making you feel crazy? So, for what I'm getting from this energy right now, somebody just needs to be real. Somebody already wants to tell the truth because of everything that is happening in their life. Um, because of the all surrounding a stolen check. Somebody committed mail fraud. They accepted somebody's mail. They intercepted somebody's mail. They used a fake ID to do this. When I made this fake ID card, I included the energy that it could have been, family, same last name, different, shared PO box, shared mailboxes, best friends. You know, in a small town, there's a lot of things that kind of real rules have gone way sideways, girl. I am just doing a collective reading right now. Just seeing what's in the energy. And thanks for coming. So the energies we got right now are there was a stolen check. Somebody used a fake ID. Something is getting closer to home. The energy is getting closer to home. Karma. There is an ant involved. All happening in a small town surrounding mail fraud. Somebody just needs to be real. There is hitman energy and somebody wants to tell the truth. Thanks for coming, guys. We're gonna move on from those cards. We're gonna move right along, and we're gonna go to this one. I actually haven't named this. Maybe you guys can help me name this deck. Something happening in the West. Oh, getting closer to home. Ends in a casket. So there are endings happening for an individual who stole money. And if we are flipping the energy, there was an ending that happened. An inheritance was stolen. So take the energy as it is for you, right? Yes. Evil person. It's in the wrong deck. There is an evil person. We got hitman energy. We got ant energy. I am much too young to feel this damn. Oh, this song is playing in my ear. License plate cards. So I guess the energy wants me to move on to the license plate cards. Oof, sorry guys. Making the thing shake. Think about a thick girl. An Asian descent. Lioness. Somebody has some explaining to do. They don't want to be looked at because this came in reverse. Look at me came in reverse. And somebody is casting spells. So Fake ID. Somebody is casting glamour spells. To me, that is more like glamour spells being sent. So they don't want to be seen as what they did. They don't want to be seen for what they did. They don't want to be caught for what they did. They don't want to be seen as the hitman, because they know that as it gets closer to, as the energy gets closer, as the energy builds, it ends in a casket. It ends in an ending. It's happening in the west of your town, west of your city, west of the country. Take it as it is for you. Song is only. Stand beside me. This person wants people to stand beside them. They want the glamour magic. They don't want to be seen. They want you to be seen as the fraudulent one, as the undeserving one. But there's one thing I'm sure of. He stands beside me. Somebody made an emotional decision to take just because. And they are doing everything in their power to not be seen, to not be looked at. Don't tell lies to me. Just be yourself. But there were cameras. They were seen. There is evidence. Taco card came out. Somebody could be eating tacos. Taco Tuesday. So Tuesday. We could be talking about something happening on a Tuesday, happened on a Tuesday, happened during same old. Missed you for so long. Baby, what can I do? Don't attach someone else's karma to yourself. Stand beside me. They want other people to share in their choices. They did something wrong. Now they are trying to gather people to cover them. Just be aware. It's hard to tell them no. They are using their emotions. They are using. Thank you. Thank you for coming back. I hope you're feeling better. I mean, if you want to express it, you are open to express it. I want a man who stands beside me. I want people to stand beside me. But there is evidence. There is evidence against what they did. Do not stand beside somebody. So, knowing somebody did something wrong and still choosing to stand beside them, that is attaching karma to yourself. Asking your friend to lie for you, asking your spouse to lie for you, asking somebody you know to lie for you, using your job to hide evidence. Powers be. Bring me to life. Evanescence. All right. We're going to move right along and see what I understand. I don't really know the rules on YouTube banning. I know that I have been flagged for certain words that I used. So if there is a way to use different words, feel free. Save me from the life that I've become. All right, we're going to move right along. We're going to the whatever deck, and those are these little cards. They are front and back, and we are going to keep moving on. Moving on. Let's get some more on this energy. In a place they weren't supposed to be. Somebody was in a place that they weren't supposed to be. A circle has no ends. They keep going round and round and round, trying to doing the same things, expecting different outcomes, making the same choices. A choice, I say this all the time in all my readings, all my pre recorded readings. A choice can change the outcome. And sometimes it takes multiple choices to get back on the right path. But truth is the only way. Untying yourself from what you have done, undoing is climbing out of the devil's pit, if I can say, is harder. It's hard, but it's worth it because I've been there. I have been there. I have been at the very bottom of the devil's pit. Believe me. Divine heard your silent cries. There is something happening that will bring you back to life. Bring me to life. That will help you to tell the truth. This person, whether it's you, whether it's a person in your life that wants to tell the truth. And like I said in the beginning of, the reading, we hold both light and dark. We have been the karmic, we have been the innocent one. A choice can change that. A choice can change our frequencies. It is in the music. When that lyric comes on that specific song and that perfect timing of that song, ask yourself the hard questions. Ask yourself why you are feeling this way. Why are the emotions coming up? It is okay to ask these questions and figure out why you are being triggered. If you are being triggered, or if it is something that you chose to do, ask yourself how. Self reflect. That card came out. That was in my reading yesterday. I said, I would rather self reflect on why I'm feeling a certain way than emotionally react. Because you can have your eyes wide shut to a whole situation just because of an emotional reaction. There is a shadow person, somebody who is controlling the puppeteer. They are not an original. If they're using a fake ID, why are you so shy? Someone like you. Hide from the light. Somebody who doesn't want to be seen. They don't want to be seen for what they have done. There is a Scorpio. Nothing but the best for you. Somebody is getting pregnant. Whether this is an actual, child, a pregnancy, um, or the birth of something, the birth of a new idea. Somebody there is growth going to happen for an individual. Or somebody got pregnant from a different person that they are willing to say. Somebody wants to tell the truth. Divine heard your silent cries. Somebody was power hungry. They wanted to control every aspect of somebody's life. Sudden gust of wind. It could have been prevented if you were there or if you made a different choice. So something is going to happen. And like I said, this card did come out. Somebody is going round and round and round instead of telling the truth, instead of making things right. They would rather end in a casket than be seen for the choices that they made. When the dominoes fall, I spit on your grave, and it came out in reverse. Someone like you. Things do happen to good people. And unfortunately, that is what happens in this world. And it's time for those good people to stand up. If you have nothing to hide, you should have nothing to worry about. But if you are this evil person, this person that goes round and round and round, when the dominoes fall, when the dust settles, when that sudden gust of wind knocks you off your feet, I remember you say, we're going to go to Pandora's box, and then let's get some names and some energy from there. And sometimes it hurts instead. Thanks for all those who have stayed. There is a lawsuit. Somebody is going to have a lawsuit for all that has happened to them. And if there was a stolen check, a stolen inheritance, yeah, there is a lawsuit. Oh. Somebody has passed a test. Somebody who is watching you is good, is doing good, is good. There is something about a property owner coming out. I watched the signs and I ignored it. Lose you to love me. And I let it burn. If you kill me, there will be another. Will you kill them too or get right? Somebody is making the same choices. They are trying to hide what they have done instead of telling the truth. Lucille, I needed to hate you to love me. Somebody needs to think twice over their decisions. Get down. If you get that intuition that tells you, not fear. We're not leading with fear here. If you are having that intuition that tells you to get down, to tie your shoes suddenly, to take a break, to stop in your tracks, to not go a certain place, forgetting your keys when you're already running late, forgetting your ID. Take that time, take that extra minute. That is your ancestors telling you they are protecting you from an energy. It was killing me softly. Because somebody's about to do a low blow. We have a hitman energy here. Something about Ziggy. I needed to lose you to love me. How many neighbors do we actually know? A nation divided, a town divided, a city divided. How many of your neighbors do you actually know? Listen to your body. Do not lead with fear. Don't, but listen to your intuition. Listen to what your body is telling you when you are around certain people, when you interact with certain people. Ziggy came out again. The truth is the only freedom, like I said. The only way to stop going around that circle, the only way to stop and not end in a casket is to tell the truth, to free yourself. Never on time, but right on time. Divine timing. That card tells me that it's not too late. Whatever you have done, whatever this person has done, flip the roles as it is for you. The only energy that came out was the Scorpio energy. One more deck. If you are planning on doing the same thing over and over and over, like I said, that circle goes round and round. The choices, making the same choices, trying to hide. I spit on your grave. You're not listening to your ancestors. Your ancestors are saying, do the freaking opposite. Time or two, my brow kept pushing. Tita, there is an ant. There is an ant involved. Tom. Let me do where you are. Let me so broke my heart. They were like northern storm. There is a new kind of witch in town. Somebody sold a sex tape. Like I said, so many energies, so many negative energies here. Stolen checks, sold a sex tape. Hitman energy, lawsuit. Throne. Just passing through. Somebody should have listened. Something about a broken leg. I'm getting back to you. Barry, take my hand. You've been there, you've understand. It's all part of a grander plan that is coming through. Denise, Donna, there is an unfair situation that has already happened or that is going to happen. And there is a brilliant child that is involved. God bless the broken road that led me straight to you. Oakley, people will be terrified of your gifts. A Papa, I love who I am. So this card coming out, somebody in the energy does not love who they are. That's why they keep going around the circle, making poor choices. They do not like their self-reflection. They would rather not self-reflect. I will see you again. One boy and one girl. Whoa. There is a loan agent involved. Somebody cast a check. Bank energy. Brandon, stabbed. We can actually be talking about an actual stabbing or somebody being stabbed in the back. We'll just take what is here and call it good. Jamal, Q, Think about Shasta, Taylor. She kept me sick. If you are constantly feeling sick from, listen to your body, from the food that you're eating, from the people you are interacting, from the things that you are watching, change it up. I am standing all alone from the world outside. For a place to hide. Ziggy keeps coming out. Disregard the bill. What hurts the most? And somebody was a writer for the wrong people. Something is going to be on the news. Love will keep us alive. All right, I think I'm going to end it there. I hope that you guys all have the day, a good day. Um, Remember, the truth is the only way. From all these energies that came out in this reading, truth is the only way to untie yourself. Be true to yourself because you're worth it. The only way to not to start healing is to be truthful, is to reflect. And sometimes that self-reflection includes the people you hang out with, the people that you interact with, the places you work, the places you hang out, the things you watch on TV, online, the food you eat, the people you entertain, the people you help. Boundaries. It has been my number one medicine for healing, medicine for feeling better in any kind of way. Love will keep us alive. Choose kindness. Do something kind today for at least yourself. And if you can extend that to somebody else, then do it. I'm not saying to give them your whole bank account. I am saying do something kind. Do something that makes you feel better. And if you can't, get in nature. Get in nature and put your bare feet in the ground and ground that energy. Ask yourself, is this energy yours? If somebody is sending it to you, if somebody is projecting it to you, there is nothing I wouldn't do. Standing on the world outside. And if you're feeling alone, somebody feels alone. Somebody feels scared. They want to tell the truth. They want to tell. The only way to free yourself is to. Have a great day.